Bubble and wave and windy blow, filled with critters that snap and click. Sprays of mist brush a tranquil sky. For eons, the ocean's life has flowed. It has seen pirates and explorers and men who wish for nothing more than to take a prideful fish. Below the surface is a symphony of life, but our story is above and a dastardly rife. Mother Nature is feeling unkind on this day. A lone skiff is caught in the net of her wrath. Wuthering waves crash, splash, and rush. The little boat's captain unsteadies and sways. The mist flies up, and the wind whips, and the storm clouds boom, and the second oar slips. And her boots are soaked, and there's water in her eyes, as she wobbles and staggers. And the skiff is capsized. When the sailor awakens, she is someplace new. Sand beneath her feet and a sky of pure blue. Puffins carol, but she cannot see from where. A wispy breeze brushes through her hair. Begins to calm and feels quite brave, as tall grass wiggles and the tallest trees wave. This island brims with life all around. The sailor's weariness is soothed with sound. In this place, untouched by foraging and war, she scrambles to her feet and begins to explore. The sailor breathes in the calm, and now she can see. Stranded here may not be a terrible thing to be. And then she spots smoke. The sailor follows the stained clouds, billowing and churning in the air. Atop a hill she's able to spot the source of today's affair. And her tummy is rumbling now. Approaching the cabin, the sailor thinks to herself. She, a resident of the sea, neglects passing judgment. But an island is a queer place to make a home.
Oh, a new one.
She's bound by a beautiful violet cape, towering over the sailor quite high.
Hello.
Who may you be? From where did you arrive?
Well, the sea, I suppose.
The sailor gathers her thoughts and begins to calm down, and tells the story of how she nearly drowned.
My, oh my, you were almost eaten by the ocean, chewed and swallowed. You simply must come inside. I'll help to restore your vigor.
Thank you.
Thistle and ferns and twigs are strewn about, though in cleanliness the sailor is not one to cast her doubt.
Take this elixir. It will restore your muscles and bones to a healthy state.
Pardon me, are you sure this stuff is safe to swallow?
Indeed. The ingredients were foraged and mashed as the sun awoke. The herbs on this island are as fresh as the earth can produce.
You have my thanks. So, how did a lady like yourself come to inhabit a land so secluded?
Circumstances beyond my might. You must understand, surely.
Memories flow of the sailor's past, that day when she secured her first mast, sailed into the sea on a blustering day, watching silhouettes of her family grow far, far away.
You could say that, but don't you feel lonely out here? Tortoises aren't exactly great at making conversation.
I actually feel as though there's great company to be had around here. You must have heard the birdsong as you awoke, true?
Sure did.
But there's more than just that. The trees like to wave when they feel up for it. The fish pass through our waters as they look for a meal. A pelican naps atop the highest peak on every fourth night. Spray from the sea reminds me that all this life is real.
Huh. Neat rhyme.
But a wandering woman like yourself? Here, you are a rarity, like the most pristine of pearls.
Aw, shucks. What was that?
If you're a woman who calls the ocean her home, then you must love its fauna too.
How do you know about...
Would you like to greet my animals? They're awfully fond of new faces.
Well, all I'd really like to get back to the water and the fish. The mackerels are probably wondering where I am as we speak.
Not to worry, I can provide a means for you to never feel out of place again. You'll be able to socialize with all the fauna you'd like for the rest of your days.
So are you saying that you can't...
But I insist. Please see my animals. They would appreciate your company very much. Afterward, I will present you with what you seek.
The lady leads the way to a little wooden door. It splinters and moans as it's pulled open wide, revealing a stairwell leading under the floor. Without a glance, she takes the lead to be her guide. The stairwell goes down, 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 away from the light. Step by step, the two descend to a subterranean height. Footsteps grow weary on the creaking stairs. Every sound from them echoes into the musty air. And then they emerge. What lies around them to the sailor is nothing short of an aberration, for this place truly has no sound explanation.
What is this place? How did we get here?
Aren't they lovely?
In the field, creatures and critters roam. Deer sniff, and robins whiz, and cows go. It's a queer sight, them coexisting so closely, but didn't have time to draw it though. A wolf darts to the sailor, hollering into the air. It spins in circles and wiggles its nose, and when it's done, it simply stares. The sailor reaches to stroke its noggin, then scratches her underneath. But the wolf cannot be calmed, and she soon sees why. Perhaps her row of human teeth.
Oh, great heavens.
More animals crowd around the sailor, yelling into the air, stamping the dirt. It only occurs to her then that these animals are alert.
What's wrong with them?
Don't be afraid. They love new company. And you will too.
The sailor feels odd feelings like the grass beneath her feet. Was never truly the way it's been, a deception of something sweet. She falls to her knees, grass brushing her hands. Her body wriggles and her skull feels strange. All the animals in the field gather and watch to see how the unknowing sailor will change.